Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Coffee, where in today's video we're going to be taking a look at another series that's currently being developed for Star Wars Disney Plus. That's today here on Star Wars Coffee. Greetings, Exalted Ones. Welcome to Star Wars Coffee, the only place on the internet that you need to stay up to date with all things Star Wars. We're talking the latest Star Wars news, leaks, and of course, as always, giving you my analysis. Channel memberships are now live, and for $1.99 a month, you can get exclusive videos from me weekly as we rewatch the entire Star Wars series together. Solo was something special in terms of Star Wars. It was one of the films that didn't make any money due to the dramatic amount of reshoots that had to be done after certain directors were fired and they had to bring Ron Howard in, as well as the fact that they had to end up replacing the actor who portrayed the main villain with Paul Bettany due to scheduling conflicts for the reshoots. That movie did not end up making a significant profit for Disney, and that is the reason that the trilogy did not continue forward, because it originally was supposed to be a trilogy. However, now it looks like it's going to be retooled into a Disney Plus series starring Qi'ra and Maul, continuing on the cliffhanger that Solo left us with. So Qi'ra was portrayed by Emilia Clarke, and despite her youth, she was Dryden Voss's most trusted lieutenant, who was increasingly important in Crimson Dawn's operative. She has risen far above from the bleak conditions of her youth on Corellia, where she lived in the sewers in the notorious White Worms gang. So Qi'ra is going to be one of the main pieces for the entire Star Wars series around Crimson Dawn. So Crimson Dawn is one of the shows that's still in development, and that's pretty interesting given the fact that we would have expected, the Lando show to continue with that, as we still aren't certain as to what that's actually going to be. So it's pretty interesting to see that the Lando show in itself is not essentially going to be a Solo related show. We know that Billy Dee and Donald Glover are going to be back for that, and what capacity either of them are is still undetermined. But this show is going to be more about Qi'ra and Darth Maul. So Darth Maul, we all know, a deadly, agile Sith Lord trained by Sidious, was killed, wasn't killed by Obi-Wan, and then came back and was clearly a major player with Crimson Dawn. So that is pretty exciting to see. So he survived the war to build an empire of his own as the true leader of Crimson Dawn. He operated from his home world of Dathomir. Maul commanded the crime syndicate with the help of refined figurehead and enforcer Dryden Voss, who traversed the galaxy on his lavish yacht, entertaining and brutally imposing the will of his master. After Voss's death, Dryden's first lieutenant Qi'ra assumed control over the territories, working closely with Maul to continue their rule. So that is where that story left us, and that's likely where that story is about to pick us up on. So I'm pretty excited to see that Darth Maul is going to be back. Now, in terms of capacity for both of these characters and in terms of recasting, Qi'ra is dependent upon Emilia Clarke's availability. So Emilia Clarke, as last time I reported about this, which was a couple of months ago, had not signed on to do anything up until, whatever she had done last, which would have been her Murder Manual or Last Christmas, one of those two projects. And now she's currently filming something called The Amazing Maurice, which is just a voice role. So this still leaves her free to do whatever live action show she wants, because the voice roles can be really done anywhere with today's technology. And the other thing that remains to be probably the most interesting variable in why this wasn't announced is that Ray Park and the random thing that happened to him still confuses all of us and perplexes all of us, but it seems that the same reason that hasn't been announced is for this reason, is whether or not they're trying to decide on whether they want to keep Ray Park and maintain his role as Darth Maul, or whether they're probably going to recast him. And if they do, they should do it with Sam Witwer, or just let Ray Park do his job. And I'm sure most general audience fans have no idea what I'm talking about if you were just finding this, but if you're a diehard Star Wars fan, you probably know what I'm talking about. Which, if you're just a general audience fan, you don't understand the controversy about the Ray Park thing, that just kind of proves the fact that they shouldn't bother recasting him. But let me know what you guys think about that controversy, weirdness in the comment section down below. But this is all, by the way, according to Daniel Richmond. So if you think, and this is a tweet he had, if you think we are done with Star Wars shows, you are wrong. Still got Akira and Maul and many more on the way. So they are not done announcing shows. We're still waiting on the Bo-Katan Cara Dune spinoff to be announced as well. They're still clearly fleshing that out as well. Probably won't announce that until after Mando Season 3, given the fact that if they're taking the spinoffs directly from that show, the Book of Boba Fett seems to be the Season 2 winner. So Season 3, I would suspect to be Bo-Katan and Cara Dune, considering we know that Bo-Katan is going to also be having a role in the Bad Batch. But let me know what you guys think about all of this news in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching. May God bless you and the Force be with you always. If you enjoyed this episode, and frankly, even if you didn't, don't forget to subscribe.
Do it!
And if you want to help spread the word, please give this video a thumbs up and tell your friends to subscribe. Please check out the official Star Wars Coffee merchandise, and don't forget to check out all of the content playlists on this channel, including The Rise of Skywalker, The Mandalorian, and much more.